Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us here on the channel. I am Rich, and I am once again making another video on XRP today. As always, I am with you. First and foremost, I want to wish each and every one of you a nice day today. Regardless of where you are in this lovely globe, we are going to talk about XRP. People are talking about you being a millionaire in this next run, and now that the price of XRP has moved a little bit again, they are having this conversation. There is a possibility that if you hold 10,000 XRP, you may become a millionaire. In addition, they are stating that if we make use of the 2017 run, then it is feasible for this to occur throughout this alternative season. XRP is anticipated to reach $100 in the near future. For this reason, it stands to reason that if you were to possess 10,000 XRP, you would be a millionaire. I would like to maintain a slightly more conservative stance on it. During the alternative season, I believe that we will arrive at a price of $27. In the event that we go higher, that would be fantastic. Nevertheless, I believe that we will reach $100 if utility begins to drive the price of XRP. According to the findings of the City Services Evolution 2024 report on the disruption and transformation of the infrastructures of financial markets. I wanted to bring this up because when I read through the comments area, a lot of you are saying just wait until Archax starts bringing that $30 to $50 trillion to the XRP ledger in real-world assets. This is the reason I wanted to highlight this. Now, what is it that is preventing Archax from progressing? The regulations. One of the things that will pick up a lot of momentum is tokenization once we have clear regulations implemented. Right up to that point, it seems as though we are still in the process of waiting to become wealthy. It's me, Indodex, an Indonesian cryptocurrency exchange, has been taken offline following a hack that resulted in a loss of $22 million. In the same way that I always tell you, this is something that can occur on any exchange at any time. When you go to the grocery shop, you do not leave your groceries there. Your cryptocurrency should not be left at the exchangers. No exchange is completely risk-free. In addition, I was discussing wallets on X an additional time the other day, and I would like to make a few things plain to you. To begin, I have not had any problems with Zoom, which is now more well known as Zaman wallet. A Bitfrost wallet is likewise in my possession. I am also in possession of a ledger and a decent wallet. One of the reasons I have so many wallets is because I have distributed my cryptocurrency holdings across a few different wallets, mostly due to the fact that we are unsure of what will occur with the wallets in the future. I have no doubt that Decent will be alright. I have no doubt that Ledger will be alright. Despite the fact that Zaman is going to be fine, there is a possibility that some wallets may not comply with requirements at some point in the future when anti-money laundering and anti-money laundering and your customer hits the wallets. Mostly due to the fact that there will come a point when you will be spending money straight from your wallet. Because of this, I believe that KYC and AML will be implemented into wallets at some time in the future. However, we are not even close to reaching that position now, but I wanted to make it clear that I consider those wallets to be secure. Even I make use of them. Oh my god, take a look at the comments that Gensler made behind the scenes that the SEC later made public by accident. Now, I would like to bring to your attention one right here. It is my strong recommendation that a sentence be inserted into this space. Our position somewhere in the initial portion of the speech to reassure the markets that you are not delivering the speech because you believe there is an impending crisis. Does Gary Gensler also anticipate that there will be some kind of emergency situation? Do you know why that would be there in the first place? During the next several months, I believe that a lot of people are anticipating the arrival of a significant event. Many people are thinking that there is going to be a great deal of chaos, and I am aware of this. When the election is over, if Trump is elected president, there will be riots of every kind, regardless of who wins the election. In the event that Harris is victorious, there will almost certainly be rioting. In either case, a great number of people are anticipating pandemonium. I really wish that people could get along with one another in an honest manner. To tell you the truth, the nation is so deeply divided that even the smallest of events can cause an immediate and widespread outbreak of turmoil. Perhaps we need to get together, and once we do, we will be able to take charge of the direction in which we move forward. As you probably already know, the government has a great deal of authority over us because we are so deeply divided. Several prominent Republican congressmen, including Representatives Jim Jordan, Patrick McHenry, and James Comer, are currently conducting an investigation of Gary Gensler, who serves as chairman of the Securities and Exchange Company. There is a possibility of political prejudice in the employment practices. I have no doubt that this is also taking place. If you want to get recruited at the Securities and Exchange Commission (CC), you need to be against cryptocurrencies. Next, Gary says something along the lines of, okay, you're hired now, let's go do a crypto crackdown. Mostly due to the fact that Gary only works for the crooked politicians and the biggest banks in the world. It is not the people of the United States who he serves. Now, throughout the course of the next couple of topics that I'm going to touch on, I want to demonstrate to you how innovation is advancing at a rate that has never been seen before. Consequently, overcoming potential barriers to the widespread adoption of real-time payments. From the looks of things, it appears that they are making progress in banking the unbanked. Nevertheless, this is also a matter of payments being made in real time. The transition to real-time rails is not a simple task, particularly for financial institutions that are confronted with significant expenses to revamp their traditional payment systems. Furthermore, a great number of financial institutions are concerned that these more recent technologies are more easy to exploit for fraudulent purposes. That is the reason why the banks are not moving forward. On the other hand, this is the reason why rules are necessary before financial institutions are prepared to welcome cryptocurrency with open arms. Partnerships with third-party payment providers that are able to handle the arduous footwork could be beneficial for financial institutions that are concerned about the expense and difficulty of deploying real-time payment rails. Exactly as I mentioned earlier, banks and other financial institutions are not going to develop their very own system. This is something that they are intending to contract out to a third party, such as Ripple. Another obstacle that stands in the way of widespread adoption of real-time payments is the erroneous assumption made by financial institutions that clients are not especially interested in making use of this technology. In point of fact, the fact that banks themselves do not provide real-time payment solutions is the most significant element that is stifling client demand. The people, of course, want things that are quick, inexpensive, and safe. Nevertheless, the banks do not provide it. This is the reason why they continue their search for alternative payment methods and applications. In Pakistan, Visa hopes to see a tenfold increase in the use of digital payment methods. Similar to the Blue Hawk mythology, this is also a source. In light of this, I would like to bring to your attention the fact that Visa is attempting to bank the unbanked. Pakistan, which has a population of 240 million people, is home to one of the largest populations that does not have access to banking services. According to figures provided by the central bank, only 60% of the country's adult population, with a total of 137 million persons, hold a bank account. Visa is making investments in the construction of digital payment infrastructure in the country with the intention of reducing the cost of digital payments and making them easier to organize. Are you aware of the reason why everyone is in such a hurry to bank the unbanked? Therefore, once everyone gets access to a bank account, then is the moment when they will make the decision to move things around. In addition to making a quantum breakthrough, Microsoft is planning a commercial product. I keep telling people that it is going to take place a very long time before the year 2028. Quantum computers are known to be capable of breaking Bitcoin as well. Do you think there will be a run on Bitcoin in the year 2028? It would appear like Microsoft is prepared to move forward with this at this very moment. Through the use of today's most cutting-edge computational solutions, our mission is to enable governments and organizations to tackle scientifically and commercially relevant problems. These problems include designing and predicting the properties of chemicals and materials, exploring the interactions between molecules, simulating complex chemical reactions, and more. They wish to see this adopted not only inside commercial organizations but also throughout government agencies. And once they have that, they will suddenly continue to move forward with their current course of action. That is what I am trying to convey to you. Technology does not slow down. In addition, if Microsoft is being proactive in this regard at the moment, it is highly probable that quantum computing will experience a significant surge in acceptance over the course of the next few years. By the year 2028, I believe IBM is correct. You will have a quantum computer that is equivalent to a desktop PC, due to the fact that you are aware of how quickly technology is advancing. Initially, it is a declaration, and then all of a sudden, it is present in every single place. There is a rapid adoption of mass adoption. As the concept of driverless automobiles becomes the norm, and once more, you see the automobile manufacturers pushing toward blockchain technology. The momentum that this is gaining is going to continue to increase over the course of time as well. This is due to the fact that if Toyota and Ford are able to gain an advantage over their rivals, the other companies will also move in this route. This, however, is what I am demonstrating to you here. When it comes to entering the digital age, we are going full speed ahead. A report on humanoid robots has just been made available by ARC. A potential revenue of $24 trillion might be generated by humanoid robots if they are able to function at a large scale. After having conversations with dozens of organizations that are on the Fortune 500 list, the magnitude of this market is staggering. This is going to continue to expand, and artificial intelligence is going to take away a significant number of employment over the course of the next few years. It will not result in the creation of as many jobs as they continue to insist on telling you it would. And for a lot of people, this is your one and only opportunity to get wealthy before it is too late. Get wealthy before artificial intelligence takes over your work. Mostly due to the fact that, when it was simply going to take positions like customer service, all of a sudden we have AI expanding in the healthcare industry. It is even possible to watch AI debating in court battles. Approximately a year ago, I came across a video in which an artificial intelligence presided over a full court proceeding that dealt with a DUI. Consequently, it will require jobs that we have not even considered at this point in time. Certainly, it will result in the creation of certain jobs. What are your thoughts on the origin of the universal basic income and how will it be implemented? AI that generates revenue. In the future, there will be taxes, and the money collected from those taxes will be allocated to a universal basic income. People have always said that nobody wants a universal basic income, and this is an accurate statement. People will wait in line for miles in order to obtain it. In a cashless society, the same thing applies. People are more likely to go cashless if they are provided with incentives to achieve this goal. In addition, just like with anything else, the government provides a few items at no cost, which eventually leads to acceptance. On the other hand, you need to